Santa baby, just slip a sable under the tree for me. Been an awful good girl, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa baby, a 54 convertible to light blue. I'll wait up for you, dear Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight.
Hey y'all! What's up everybody and happy whatever today is. Yeah, y'all, I am feeling mighty expensive today. You know, got my fake diamond earrings that are twisting a little bit. Go back to normal, okay. And then got my 0.000 carat necklace over here. Got that off eBay for $7. So again, I'm collaborating with WIG, and this is the same exact unit you all saw when I showed you how I install my wigs, my lace wigs and everything. But this time, you know, your girl went in with a little highlightation, if that is a word. That's not a word, but real talk, this is actually the first time I've ever added highlights to a wig before. I've bleached hair, I've dyed hair, I've cut hair, everything you can pretty much think of, but I've never done highlights. Lately I've been gravitating towards hair that has highlights and different color variations, ombres, all of that. And I figured, you know what, why not start now and try it? Surprisingly, this came out amazing and I'm so proud of myself. I've also never done the like wave look, which, you know, my wave's looking a little, you know, sad. So I'm gonna show you in this video how exactly I achieved this from start to finish, from the highlighting process and the bleaching and all that to the curling. The only thing I forgot to film was me actually taking the curls out and creating these waves. So if you all are interested, and if we get this video to 200 likes, then I will make a video on that. But of course, before we get into the video, if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for joining me today and tuning in. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as that bell button so you know when I'm posting new content. And if you're returning, thank you so much for putting up with me, and I love y'all. Y'all the greatest. So before I sweat all of my makeup off, let's get into the video. Okay, so to start off, we will need our bleaching powder, which I use the Blonde Brilliance bleaching powder along with Clairol's 30 volume developer, and of course my mixing bowl, brush, and aluminum foil. So I'm starting by sectioning off the front of the hair into 3 sections. So I have my center and then I have my sides. We're really not going to be touching the back at all, unless of course you want to add highlights to the back, but just know it's going to take some more bleach as well as time. So yeah, I only really use half a bottle of bleaching powder and half a bottle of developer, so definitely saves a lot more time and money. But again, if you want to add highlights to the back, you are feel free to do so. So I just go ahead and I tie up the back just so that it's not in the way while I am bleaching the hair. So next what we're going to do is we're going to be mixing in our developer into our bleaching powder. And I really just kind of eyeballed this, but you just want to have a bit of a creamy consistency, so not too thick and not too watery. And the best way to go about this whole process is the prep work. So I just go ahead and make my little foil pieces just so I have that already, and I'm not doing that while I'm bleaching the hair. So you want to make about 12 to 14 pieces depending on, you know, your sections. So I started off by taking a little bit of the middle section and I go ahead and bleach about halfway or pretty much 3/4 of the way up. And I'm kind of going in sort of like a jagged motion, so I want it to be kind of like a gradiated effect. So definitely no straight lines here, y'all, so have fun with that. And then next what I do is I take another little piece of the middle section and I just kind of comb that down because we are not going to be bleaching that. Then afterwards, I'm going to take another little piece of the section and I'm going to be bleaching that. So the trick to this, y'all, is to just go one section where you bleach, and then the next section you're going to leave unbleached, and then the next section you're going to be bleaching. So you kind of see the method here. So every other section is going to be bleached. And so I'm just gonna comb some more, and then I'm going to take my last piece and I'm gonna go ahead and bleach that.
So I ended up using about 3 foils or 3 sections that are bleached in the front, just for those who like specific numbers and, you know, want to know specific information. But it's totally up to you how you want to go about this, and how many sections you want to make that are bleached, or if you even want to skip over, or, you know, just make it your own, however y'all want to do. I'm just gonna keep rambling. But anyway, so now for the sides, what you want to make sure to do is actually go at a diagonal. You don't want to make straight lines at all throughout this process. So especially on the sides, you just want to make sure you are starting kind of high up when you're going in towards the hair, or facing towards like the middle, and then you're going to gradually bring that down as you are finishing up the rest of that section. So I hope that makes sense. So your gradation is going to be kind of going in, always facing, the higher point is facing in towards your center, and the lower point is going out towards the edge of the hair. So this is what it looks like once it is complete, and you're going to go ahead and let that process for about 25 to 30 minutes, and then you're going to rinse and condition. I recommend using a toning shampoo like Shimmer Lights, just to kind of get out those extra brassy tones. And here you just see me blow drying the hair. I'm using a heat protectorant just so that it doesn't get any further damage after we just bleached it. Now moving on to wand curls. Now another trick that I also learned from YouTube is when you're doing your wand curls, especially if you want to make them waves, you want to, the direction you want to twist them in is actually facing towards you. Now that is if you are not wearing the wig and you have it on a mannequin, but if you are wearing the wig while you're doing it, you want it to face outward, or you want to twist outward to your left when you're doing your left side of your hair, and then to your right when you're doing the right side. I'll actually link a video down below where I learned how to do this. So she explains it way better than I did. So yeah, I would definitely recommend watching her video. But if, like I said, y'all, if you want me to make a video, a more in-depth video about this, I'm happy to do so. Just let me know, and yeah. And we're gonna go ahead and spray it all down with some hairspray, just because I'm gonna let this sit overnight. And I kind of gather the curls with a clip, and then I just spray a little bit more hairspray. And yeah, clearly from the dollar store, I'm not gonna lie. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take a silk hair or headscarf and just kind of keep that into place for overnight. And you can see I'm just sort of brushing the curls out, and then off camera I styled it, and this is what it looks like. So that is all for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon, and I love y'all. Bye.